They say fear is the strongest cage ever built. It doesn't need locks. It doesn't need walls. Once fear enters your mind, you stop walking forward on your own. But what if fear itself was watching you, waiting for the moment you decide to give up? This is not just a horror story. This is a reminder of what happens when you run from your purpose. Arjun had always believed that some people were meant to succeed and others were meant to survive quietly. He thought he belonged to the second group. At 27, his life was a collection of unfinished dreams, half-written goals, abandoned plans, and excuses carefully stacked on top of each other. Every time he tried something new, fear showed up first. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if people laugh? So he stopped trying. One rainy evening, while scrolling endlessly through his phone, Arjun noticed a strange message request from an unknown number. "Come to the old clock tower at midnight. Face what you've been running from." He laughed, blocked the number. 5 minutes later, another message arrived, this time from his own number. "You can ignore me, but you can't ignore yourself." His breath froze. That night, sleep refused to come. The message echoed in his head like a whisper crawling inside his skull. At 11:45 p.m., against every instinct, Arjun put on his jacket and stepped outside. The city was unnaturally silent. The old clock tower stood at the edge of town, abandoned for decades after several unexplained deaths. Locals said people who entered it never came out the same. At exactly midnight, the tower doors creaked open on their own. Arjun stepped inside. The smell of rust and damp stone filled his lungs. The door slammed shut behind him. The clock struck once. Lights flickered on, and then he saw himself. Same face, same eyes, but this version was pale, cracked, and smiling far too wide. "Welcome," the figure said. "I am everything you could have been, and everything you're afraid to become." Arjun tried to scream. No sound came out. The doppelganger pointed to a hallway. "Walk." The hallway stretched endlessly, lined with doors. Each door had a year written on it: 2016, 2018, 2020. "Open them," the figure whispered. Arjun opened the first door. Inside, he saw himself at 19, full of excitement, telling friends about dreams of success, creativity, and impact. The room suddenly darkened. That younger version shrank as shadows surrounded him, voices whispering, "You're not good enough. Others are better. Stay safe. Don't try." The shadows swallowed him whole. Arjun stumbled back, trembling. The next door showed another version of himself, older, tired, sitting in a small room, staring at a cracked mirror. The mirror spoke, "This is where you end if you keep choosing comfort over courage." Suddenly the floor shook. The doppelganger's voice deepened. "Every door is a future you abandoned. Every fear you avoided became me." Arjun ran. The hallway twisted, walls bleeding shadows. Hands reached out, grabbing his legs, whispering regrets. "You had time. You had talent. You chose fear." He reached the final door. It had no year, only one word: now. Inside was darkness. Then a single light revealed Arjun, older, scarred, but standing tall. His eyes burned with determination. This version spoke calmly. I was born the moment you stopped running. The doppelganger screamed. The tower began collapsing. Choose, it roared. Stay afraid or become uncomfortable.
Arjun fell to his knees. For the first time in his life, he spoke the truth. I'm terrified, but I'm more terrified of living empty. The shadows shrieked. The tower shattered. Arjun woke up outside the clock tower at sunrise. The building was gone. In his hand was a note. Fear never leaves, but it bows to action. That day, nothing magical happened. No instant success, no applause. But Arjun did something different. He started. One step, one risk, one uncomfortable decision. And every night, when fear whispered again, he smiled. Because he knew something terrifying. Fear wasn't chasing him anymore. It was afraid of him. The scariest horror isn't ghosts. It isn't darkness. It's reaching the end of your life and realizing you never became who you were meant to be. So ask yourself tonight, what future are you creating by staying afraid? Because someday, fear will show you the door you never opened, and by then, it might be too late.
Thank you for watching video. Please like and subscribe this channel.